Shano. Oh my gosh. You guys have, I'm sure, heard the talk of the town. The last, I don't know how many days. Today we're live streaming on October 27th. And there's been a lot of talk on the town of a particular individual who you guys know. Obviously, I'm going to talk about is Kanye West, aka Ye. It's not Ye, it's Ye. All right. So let's unpack a little bit from the last couple weeks. He had wore a shirt that said White Lives Matter at his Yeezy fashion show. He then went on Drinks Champs and got all this flack for saying anti-Semitic remarks. He then went on Piers Morgan and talked about the same thing, slightly apologized about the comments that hurt people from the anti-Semitic remarks. And then he went to another podcast by a guy named Lex Friedman and had a hard conversation, I believe. Let me change the lights. Hard conversation with a Jewish person about everything he said, and got some pushback and challenge. And I thought it was really interesting to have. I thought it was a good conversation. I thought it was good because you have somebody who was giving him pushback and not being overly emotional and not getting triggered, but he was giving him solid evidence and solid logic behind the concerns he had for what he was saying. And when I say anti-Semitic, I mean that's what it's being labeled as. I'm not saying that I agree or disagree. I'm just saying that's what the media is calling it. So that's what I'm using in this remark. One second. Let me change my lighting real quick because I don't like this light. It's like changing different colors. And I want it to be a little, I like the purple light. So we'll see. But all in all, come on, connect, cuz. Hello? Oh, that's what we're talking about today. So let's get right into it. I see my stream is kind of lagging today. I don't know what's going on. Sorry if it is. So let's hear a couple people who reacted to him. And I will say that I haven't watched this video yet, so we're gonna watch it live. This is Dame Dash reacts to Kanye Tutta. Let's go right here. I don't know why I can't get my lights to be the same. I want my lights to be the same color. There we go. It's this one. I want it to be purple. Well, before we do, let's see how it looks. Let's go here. All right. Let me make sure my lighting is good because I don't know. I like the purple lights a lot. I really like purple. I don't know why. I like purple. All right. Let's get right into this, ladies and gentlemen. I have not seen this video either. So, yeah.
Rockefeller CEO Dame Dash went.
That's a reaction.
It's crazy how people say, "Oh, you can't control."
No. We're not
going to be exactly what he is, a disruptor.
We're not gonna do that. Oh, let me see.
A world shaker, but he's always respectful to the people that deserve it. But he invokes emotion, and he's great for the economy. And like I tell everybody, I ain't seen nobody got a black man that doesn't play any sport having white kids on their feet. And that means a lot to us because it hasn't happened before. Yeah. So I'm a bigger picture guy. I like he's turned into Michael Jackson. Yeah. So to me, the world is a completely different place. A lot less entertaining and a lot less to talk about without Kanye.
When was your last time you spoke with Kanye?
The other day.
Okay, so what's your relationship now? Do y'all not feed off each other? Is that steel sharpen steel?
Hell yeah! Every time, listen. When he speaks, trust me, we spoke. You hear him? He's talking about culture vultures and all that, right?
Yes, sir.
He's talking about farming and all that, right?
Yes, sir.
Look at his business model. It looks a little familiar, don't it?
Say it.
So you look at what he does. That's what people don't concentrate on his business model. You notice he's not in any Live Nation venues, right? He's in churches, so that means he controls the stream.
The thing is an older one. I feel like this was an older one because I feel like I've heard this before. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, it's not older. I mean, okay, when you look at the internet, okay, when I say older, I don't mean older in the sense of like it's actually a long time. I think it's just like after 3 days, something like 2 days, 3 days, it's old news. Like it's kind of weird how like 3 days ago would be really old news in today's day and age when we're in the information age. So yeah. Let's see this.
Of the Tuesday show.
Yeah, man, I had to save you.
Yeah.
I don't understand why y'all keep bringing
Sorry, y'all.
me up. You feel me? Like, why am I?
Let me pause it for a second. I don't know why my internet's been tripping lately. I have good bars, all green bars on my icon. So let's see.
Why am I the guy that keep getting brought up?
Because you were.
What the?
What are you doing?
What
dude?
I do?
Hey, no, it was him and Adam, man. You know.
Oh, the group chat.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
First of all,
I love this.
Well,
always,
honestly,
look, go ahead.
Let's be honest. It was all of us against T-Rail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. And you were holding it down by yourself.
You goddamn right.
But I'm not going like.
But I like
Can y'all hear this?
The conversation.
I wonder, can you guys hear this? My volume just got significantly lower.
You were holding it down. It was against T-Rail.
I don't know. My volume just got lower. I don't know if it's you guys too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. And you were.
Yeah, I can see that you guys got lower. I got lower. Something's up. 1 second. Okay, I think it worked. Okay.
You were holding it down by yourself.
You got right.
I hear.
But I'm not going like.
But I like how like the conversation.
I'm not going.
It'll be like an hour.
Why did it go lower?
Like,
Let me restart it. Here, I'm gonna stop sharing and share it again. I guess that's better. All right, let's try this again now. My bad. Sorry. Yeah, ready?
I mean, like, why that keep getting brought up?
You know what it is? My stream is getting really bad. Zero connection. I can see it. It's like terrible right now. I don't know what's going on. I'm straight, so my bad, guys. If it comes out stroppy, I'm sorry.
Because you were.
What the?
what are you doing,
What
dude?
I do?
Oh my God.
First of all, Adam
Well,
always
honestly,
look. Go ahead.
Let's be honest. It was all of us against T-Rail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. And you were holding it down by yourself.
You goddamn right.
But I'm not going like.
But I like how like the conversation.
I'm not
going.
going.
It'll be like an hour, and he'll just like reply to a whole.
I'm not gonna
like,
talk about
"Shut up,
Tuesday.
bitch,
What was said because I'm like I don't want nobody to feel any type of way about the homie. So I said I'll try to curve that motherfucker. You feel me?
No, I mean you got your different views about Kanye and what's going on, and obviously I actually said all the things that he.
I feel like you guys can. I hope you guys can hear this. I don't know if you guys can. It's like weird, like the connection. Let me do like this. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. Let me make sure this is like working well because I feel like let's do like this. Okay.
He recited. You feel me? That's not the point I was making. The point I was.
All right, there we go. Then we're good now.
What you said, but okay.
No, but the point I was making is he will make money. He's going to be able to make money. But in these conversations, I'm constantly ridiculed. I'm constantly being called out my
Shut
name.
your ass up.
You know
Who
what I'm
call
saying?
you
Oh my
out
God,
your
he's
name?
really talking like that right now.
I get
You know what I'm saying?
ridiculed.
Yeah, and I'm
Look at you,
constantly
so
being,
stupid
I'm
ass
constantly
son.
being called out my name. You know
Calm
what I'm saying?
down, buddy.
In the group chat. Then I come here and people
crossing
saying
the line, pal.
that I'm not making good points because I'm not actually going with what the majority is saying in the
No.
world. I don't understand
No,
that.
that's
Then you
that's
come here,
not
not
that's
the
not
argument.
that's
and then
not
you
the
come here and
argument.
talk down on me. But what is the actual argument?
The argument was
No, okay, this is what he said.
You
This is what he
guys
said.
are coming here actually talking
Because
down
you guys were
on
really
me.
arguing, so let me be.
shut your bitch ass up. I had your back.
You did. Hold on.
I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, I'm about to say. I'll talk about you
You
next
had my
week. You
back a
want to keep
little
it going?
bit. No, hold on. I'm gonna
Fuck
keep it going.
you, nigga.
Yeah,
Talking about a little bit.
Come on, keep it going. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
So
on there. I'm
your
on
main-
there.
Okay, so your main argument was
Go ahead.
Kanye's still gonna make bread.
Yes.
He's still gonna make money.
Yes.
Everybody else's argument was what he said was so crazy and out of line that things are gonna start falling out. I mean, fucking falling out of place.
Okay.
That he's not gonna make the same amount of money.
He's
You were
not.
like, and you were like, no, but your argument was he's still gonna be a billionaire. He's still gonna make this and
He
this
will.
and this.
He will.
The start.
He will.
The start.
If you lose the Adidas,
What do you think? Do you think he's going to recover after this? Do you think he's really going to recover? I mean, I don't think I've seen anybody get canceled this hard besides Andrew Tate. If I'm just being honest, Andrew Tate got canceled pretty hard, and what I'm seeing now is like, damn, like, think about it. Andrew Tate wasn't worth what Kanye West is, but now if you think about what has just happened, he lost his deal with Gap, Balenciaga, Adidas. He lost his Twitter account, Instagram account, and Facebook account. He lost JP Morgan as a bank. So it's kind of a lot. And then also, he lost his 4 shows at the SoFi Stadium, which I didn't even know was happening because I would have bought tickets for that if I knew it was coming. I've been bought that, but I didn't. What else? And then he also lost like any other endorsement deals that are coming up in the future. So, it's funny because he talked about particulars, and then he proceeded to get blocked completely. So it's kind of like what was he saying is, or sorry, how do I say this? The things that he was saying, was it true? Was it true? Who knows? Who knows? But I do believe that there is a big influence in media by a certain demographic of people. You can call them elites, whatever you want to call them. But there is a very, very big influence off of media. And it's true that if you do not subscribe to what they want you to tell and say, you get pretty much blacklisted. And this is not the first time he's been like blackballed. They did it with Andrew Tate. If you notice, the things that were said about him were actually not true, and were confirmed to be not true. It wasn't like anybody had issued an apology about what they got was wrong. They just was like, all right. I think he's still banned to this day. So look at Kanye. He's not really backing it. He did kind of apologize a little bit here and there, but he didn't really apologize. He apologized for what he was saying was hurting people. He didn't apologize he didn't say, oh, I was incorrect by what I said. He pretty much said, I was incorrect at the way I said it. So, it's a little sidebar. Let's continue.
Adidas, if you lose,
He lost everything else too.
All right, you lost Adidas. He's still worth $500 million. He's $500 million away from being a billionaire.
He lost a lot more,
He
bro.
lost a lot more within this.
Even though $500 million, it's a lot of money, right? But you got to understand, like, the endorsement deals are going to be going in the future are going to be less and less. People are probably like not working with him as much because of what they heard in the media and the way they're portraying it. I mean, it was not. I've even heard like there was. I'm not even gonna say it. It's just a bunch of crazy stuff about Hitler and all this other stuff. But it's just crazy because it's funny how the media will spin something. One thing he pointed out that was really interesting was Forbes. Sorry, turn my mic up a little bit. The Forbes list. He was saying for years that Forbes wouldn't categorize him as a billionaire. They wouldn't say it. He wasn't a billionaire, whatever. They only mentioned it, I think, a couple of times. I'm not sure of that answer. But from what his knowledge, they wouldn't actually acknowledge him being a billionaire. What I found really funny was that as soon as Adidas dropped him, Forbes came out with an article saying that he was not a billionaire anymore. So you don't acknowledge the fact that someone's a billionaire, but when they're not a billionaire, you acknowledge the fact that they're not a billionaire? Just saying.
And
That was
it's
the
happening.
argument that
The assets are only in Adidas. That made him a billionaire.
No.
So right now, without Adidas, he's
at Josh,
worth
look at Josh, look
he's
at Josh,
worth
look at him crazy.
he's worth $400 to $500 million right now.
we're not saying he's rich, but he's not gonna make the same amount of money that he was making.
No, he's not gonna make it as fast, and he's not.
One thing I would say this, though. Not being a billionaire, but you're 400, 500, 300, 200, $100 million. I mean, he said he even in his interview, he said he had like 120 million in liquid. God damn. God damn. That's a lot of money. That's not no play around money. That's not no play around money. 100 million, 50 million ain't no play around money.
Not gonna make, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna grow as fast, but he definitely can make it. This is one of the biggest influencers of hip hop all time.
You can't
It's
make
Kanye West.
You can't make money if nobody's booking you because of the people that own these venues.
First of all, when is the last time you niggas been to a Kanye West concert?
I don't want to go.
You're not gonna go because there's no fucking Kanye West concerts. He doesn't need it. He's just as famous as Jay-Z. Does Jay-Z tour? No.
Jay-Z
Yeah, but
don't
Jay-Z
have to
Jay-Z
tour.
does not tour.
Yeah,
Does
but
he
Jay-Z
sell-
doesn't.
Not right now.
Does
The
he
nigga,
sell
that nigga almost
shoes?
50.
No. Does he go to?
That nigga really doesn't have any. I'm sorry. See, when I watch black content, I start to cuss. No, he doesn't really. I've never been to Jay-Z concert in general, but I don't even recall the last time he's actually been performing. I don't know. I'm not follow Jay-Z like that, honestly, but I don't know the last time he performed. I have no idea. No idea at all. I mean, I really don't know. When he performed last, if he was on, even if he was on tour, it was like maybe 5 shows across the major nations and sold out. I don't know. It's a good point.
To fashion shows? No. Like, is he a part of Balenciaga, nigga, to make him a billionaire? No.
He lost Balenciaga too now.
But now, how can you lose Balenciaga when Balenciaga never paid him?
Jay-Z's also
He's
now
never-
saying, but Jay-Z also now.
He did say that. Kanye did say that Balenciaga never paid him. He said it like 10 million or 5 million, either 5 million or 50 million, something like that. I forgot the number. But he said that he has spent all this money to invest in Balenciaga, but never got paid $1, not even a dime, not a penny from Balenciaga. And honestly, I didn't really know about Balenciaga until right before Kanye hit the scene about Balenciaga. And somebody who I know was telling me, because I bought these shoes for my daughter, and they were like all mesh, one uniform, like a shoe to a boot. And I'm like, oh, these shoes are cool. I'm like, oh, these shoes are cool. I saw them. They're on discount. And then so I bought them for my daughter. And my friend that came over, and he was like, oh, those Balenciagas? I'm like, what's Balenciaga? He's like, Balenciaga? You don't know what Balenciaga is? He told me all about the company, whatever. It's like really prestigious, really famous, really rich company. And the shoes were like a knockoff, like version of Balenciaga shoes. I had no idea, right? So, and then after that, then I seen Kanye promoting and stuff. I'm like, oh, Balenciaga's like a big brand. I didn't even know. I didn't know who they were at all. So, just saying, that was my point from there.
I'm not saying crazy.
Balenciaga never paid him. What is he losing?
I know, but bro, you can't compare him to everybody else. Bro, what you're saying,
know.
that's because you're saying
this nigga,
No, he doesn't get
from
it.
day one,
he's been up. Yeah, I
from
know.
day one, me and Paul was telling this nigga like, hey, bro, this shit gonna be bad. He's like, no, it's not.
Yeah, he's
and
not.
then every day this shit, we like, you see now?
That's
it's
not
just been
bad
doing
to
this.
me. You talk about Anna Wintour and Vogue. When the last time you niggas picked up a Vogue magazine and bought it?
You was modeling in there.
But when the last time you niggas picked up?
Hey, shout out to this guy right here. Fresh fade. Fresh.
Yes, I would.
Hey, stretch your.
Hey, his shit. Hey, his shit's
You
clean.
was modeling in there.
That's all my beer like that. I like that. I like that with the fade in. That's clean. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to him.
But when the last time you niggas picked up? I wish I would.
Hey, stretch your shit.
Yeah, but when the last time you niggas picked up a Vogue magazine?
That's not what we're saying, bro. What you're saying, his main
things-
main income is gone.
His main income is not gone.
Adidas, yes it is.
No, it's not. Adidas did not own Yeezy the clothing. They only own a part of the shoes. What are you
and
talking
that was
about?
his biggest money.
Bro,
Bruh,
listen. Let's break it down.
Where's he gonna put Yeezys?
Adidas
At
parted
Ross?
ways. American Apparel parted ways. Today's STEM player parted
He
ways.
parted ways from Nike.
Donda Sports parted ways.
He parted ways from Nike.
He was never with Nike. He was with Adidas, dumbass.
He was with Nike.
He was with Nike?
Yeah.
Get
With
this
what?
nigga off the show right now.
You ain't never heard no Red
He needs some
Octobers?
etiquette, Parker. He needs some podcast etiquette.
Wait.
He needs some podcast etiquette. Get this
So he
nigga up off
parted-
the
he
show.
parted-
He
by
had
himself?
Nike. He had Yeezys first on Nike.
Okay, but
He parted ways with Nike.
himself or they parted ways
He
with
went
him?
and he went and
No,
made.
he left Nike to
Oh,
go
to
to
go to
Adidas
Adidas. Okay.
because he wanted to have more creative
I see what
control.
you're saying. Okay.
I mean, you're gonna have more creative control. I mean, when you get your contract together, because you'll learn from what you
No.
you
Bro, yeah, he was at Nike for a while. He was at Nike for a minute. With Red Octobers, which funnily, is I never actually liked. Here's the funny thing. I'm a big Kanye fan. If everybody knows me, knows I'm a big Kanye fan. But I do not like his clothes at all. I think they're trash. Me personally, just don't care for the clothes. Don't care for them. Never care for them. Never have. Never care for the shoes. The only ones that I would think I would probably buy would be the Easy Slides. Maybe I'd buy a shirt just to have as a collectible item, but it's not my thing. I'm not really into high fashion and stuff like that. It's not my thing. So I've never actually liked his clothes. I remember when I went to the 808s to Heartbreak concert in 2015 at the Hollywood Bowl. And this when he was really starting to get into fashion. And I remember like these oversized shirts with a really long shirts. And they're like kind of cut at a curve at the bottom. You know how like the bottom of a man's shirt is like straight? They were curved at the bottom. Like they kind of curved like that. Remember I went with my friend and we were like, we went to the concert. It was before he started performing. And I remember I seen people coming out and they have those kind of same clothes, the Yeezy clothes at the time. And it was like weird, baggy, like skinny jeans, baggy shirts kind of. And it was like kind of weird to me. And I was like, I just don't like the style. I'm not saying it's not high fashion or whatever. I just don't like the style. It's not me. I won't wear it. But I mess with Kanye or Ye. So, but I've never once liked the style before. Even back then, I never liked it. Still don't like it now. I'm just not a fan of it personally, but I respect the creative arts of it, so maybe that was a little random thought.
Nobody not saying that Ye ain't great. We're saying that all the companies and everything are pulling away from him right now. So for him to even I can literally see Spotify, Apple Music saying they're not gonna put his shit up on there.
Who gives a fuck? If measly
the world do.
If measly old me can start a store on Melrose and measly old me can go manufacture my own clothes and make them and make money, what the fuck you think he could do?
Where you get your clothes from?
China. But measly old me, if measly old me could go do that, he could go do that 10 times 20 over.
All right,
with the money that he has, he can build slow.
So go say what he said, and Sorella gonna be you got 30 days.
I'm not gonna go say what he said because what he said was hurtful. Nobody said that, but y'all saying he wasn't gonna make money. You know what I'm saying?
No, he didn't.
No,
we you guys did.
No,
His pencil. Look,
he's not gonna make the same amount of money.
He won't make the same amount of money.
Everybody
because of that.
He will make the same amount of money slower.
How?
Not as fast. Adidas not the biggest manufacturer in the world
It's
of
not
shoes.
just Adidas,
You feel
dickhead.
me?
We're talking about, bro, they're closing.
Bro,
It's not just Adidas.
He did make a point though that I want to pull out is that they do own the Yeezy collection of shoes, not apparel. Shoes. It's a big difference. He lost $2 billion, but he was actually worth like $11 billion right before this happened with Yeezy apparel and all this other stuff, with the Donda School, with all his business adventures and all this. I don't know. I can't name them all, but Adidas was one of them. He had the Yeezy apparel. He had a gang of stuff. I can't think of it right now. But the point is, Yeah, he has a lot of ways of making money, and he's very influential, and he knows how to be very controversial. Like he knows how to play on the emotions of the people. Like it's just the way he is, and I think it's a part of it is, he's not afraid to speak his what he feels, which a lot of us are, including myself. I would be, but he is a guy who's just not afraid to call the elephant in the room what it is. Whether he's right or wrong, that's a different topic. But he does call the elephant out of the room. And you can see that when he went up on stage and said that Beyonce had the best music video in the world, or ever, and Taylor Swift won that award. He just thought about what he thought and felt for his opinion, and did it. And we gotta also consider the fact that it takes balls to be yourself in a day and age where you're committed for fitting in and not being yourself. It takes balls. Just
What is it?
It's a lot of shit.
Skechers kicked him out of the headquarters.
Skechers kicked him out of the headquarters
Bro,
today.
Skechers kicking you out of the headquarters today. You're not bad. They escorted him out. Mr. Ye,
Hey,
you
look,
gotta
hold
go.
on. That's,
No.
But
You're
that's
making
funny
a
as
great-
fuck. That's funny as fuck.
no,
but no one can
look.
sit here and tell me that this man is not. It can't.
Hey,
it's not
Skechers, y'all
capable
shoulda took the
of
deal.
making money. So this nigga right now can have a T-shirt, put it online right now, and sell out immediately.
Bro, what he said is so crazy.
And his biggest
What he
trip,
said- what
American
he-
Apparel,
hold on,
the
hold
people
on.
making his shirts.
Hold on.
He doesn't
far
need
away.
American Apparel
I know.
for anything.
I get your point. What you're saying is if you
We
could
get
go
what you're
order
saying,
shirts
bro, but-
and design it yourself and put it out, he
could definitely do it right
He could
now.
But what I'm saying is what he said is so crazy and so many people are after him that they might shut down the website. It might crash. All these things
It's
might happen.
always a plan B. You see how these young niggas is out here getting the Sneakos and the Nick Fuentes and all these motherfuckers getting banned off of YouTube? There's always a motherfucking plan B.
And what's
These
their
niggas are
plan B?
still on YouTube.
True.
They're using somebody
True.
else's platform and they're getting interviewed on somebody else's
And it's
platform.
going to
That's true because Nico got banned. Andrew Tate got banned. They're still on YouTube, heavily on other people's platforms. I mean, even Sneeko has a whole nother channel from somebody else. It's just him live streaming. And Andrew Tate's on there all the time. So you can't say that. That's true.
keep
You know what I'm
rolling.
saying?
And
They're not making money from that.
Yes, they are, dog.
Let me change this a little bit. I want to have it like this way. Let me see if this will work better. No, I don't want that. I don't want it in the corner. I want it on the side. No, I don't want that either. Let's do that for now. Let's do that for like this for now.
They made money from
Nick Fuentes said that he got all his money in cryptocurrency because he's banned from bank accounts, bro.
That's
Shit.
ridiculous.
That's what's happening with Kanye.
And then and another point,
So you want your bank account going too?
no, but I just hate.
You don't want to go to Skechers so they tell you no?
No, but I just hate that y'all niggas be dwelling on what's going to happen to this man, and it seeming like niggas want the worst for this nigga, and it can happen.
I feel that. I feel that because it's like I don't want to see another black man go down. I don't. And if I'm being honest, yeah, everybody knows I'm a Kanye fan, Ye fan. I am. I'm a big Ye fan, but I don't like shitting on other black people. I don't like discrediting people that are doing. Whether I agree with your methods or not, I don't like to discredit somebody who's doing, not talking, but doing. And there's a lot of people online who are talking and not doing. It's a big difference. I mean, I watch videos of this man like do so much. And the people will just down talk him like all his accomplishments. And it's like, what have you done though? That's why I don't talk about people who have done something. I haven't done much when it comes to the quote unquote black liberation or to help with a lot of people. I've helped people in my immediate family and community. But not on that scale to where I can talk about somebody else. Like I was watching the video earlier and it was about a gentleman who was very smart he was from the Nation of Islam, and he was just talking about Akon, the artist from Africa, and how Akon was building a city. He was making a city, and the gripe from the guy from Islam was that Akon was using Chinese money. And it's like, bro, what have you done? And I mean, I looked up some of your history. from what I've seen, you haven't done much except for some fraud. But that's neither here nor there. But you sit here and say, you're sneak dissing by saying like, when they talk about Akon on the podcast or whatever, and then you're like, yeah, he's from Chinese money. He's getting his money from the Chinese to build a city in Africa. It's like, bro, he's doing something. And then they got the nerve to say like, I'm from America, and I'm from L.A. hood or wherever they're from. I don't know if it was Baltimore or something. I forgot. Or let's say L.A. hood, and like I'm not gonna go somewhere else to make somewhere else, more, better, when I can just do it in my own home turf. But it's like, and you're shitting on Akon, but it's like Akon was also from Africa, so he's not doing this in what you're talking about. And two, I don't care if you feed 1,000 people in America or Africa. The point is, you feeding 1,000 people somewhere, and they're your skin color. So you can't sit there and be like, "Oh, I'm not impressed by that, bro. You're privileged to be in America. Come on." Anyway, that's my sidebar. I'm done with that.
But to all of us,
No,
like,
you
look
just-
how these black motherfuckers is treated out here.
Your dumbass brain just formulated that.
No, it's not. So why?
Nobody said that we wanted nothing bad for Kanye. We're saying that
He
what's
wants-
happening right
Kanye
now.
wants bad for Kanye.
We're saying what's happening right now is that he's doubling down on this shit, because us, we be like, now we ain't fucking up the money. He keep saying shit that's keep making people drop him and
but
do
it's
stuff.
not doing nothing. This is not the baby that we're talking about. This is not the
What
baby.
are you talking about? It's
I
not
get what
doing
you're
nothing.
It's not
I
doing
know what
nothing
you're
for
saying.
him.
He's an A-list celebrity.
It's doing
One of
a
the
lot.
biggest to ever do it.
Bro,
he's gonna be
It's
a
doing
legend.
a lot, bro.
What he lost was not actual fucking money in his hand.
But that was what
That
his
was
like, worth,
assets.
Those where his net worth is.
That was an
coming
asset
from.
coming from Adidas, though, not actual
It's
fucking
not just
money in
Adidas,
hand.
bro.
Being worth almost $2 billion to being less than $400 million now.
And he actually made
That's a
Adidas. He
big
made
difference.
Adidas $2 billion in revenue every year since he's been with Adidas. This man is a motherfucking influencer. He can come back from all of this shit. You feel
Oh,
me?
I believe he could come back.
Exactly. That's what I'm
100%,
talking about. He
but
can come back from this shit.
They're
So
definitely,
don't never
he's
say
definitely
never.
gonna have to give an apology.
It's just like, okay, you ridicule him. He's never gonna come back. He's canceled. He's canceled. He's canceled. He's
Well, I didn't
canceled.
say that.
You feel? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I didn't say that.
He's canceled. He canceled. He's
Who's that,
canceled.
Adam?
Like, but I'm
Snitch.
wrong. Yeah, but I'm wrong.
I don't know.
But I'm wrong for having my views, and my views doesn't equal a
No,
a word for
your
conversation.
your views is like when the fire is happening, you like everything's gonna be okay.
You
like
damn
nigga,
right.
the fire is.
Yeah, but like, hmm. Let's go back.
Views is like when the fire is happening, you like everything's gonna be okay.
You
like
damn
nigga,
right.
the fire is nigga, put the fire out.
So what do you?
I'm a big proponent for positivity. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It could be. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. How I personally feel is like, look, when the shittiest of shit is happening, my brain will just turn to positivity. Like, okay, this, because to be honest, everybody, haven't you been through something where you're like, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this. This is fucking crazy. Oh my, what am I gonna do? There's no way out, and blah blah. And then like later on, a year later, that problem is non-existent anymore. It always works out until you die. That's it. So, I mean, with that statement, I'm like, he's like the house on fire, and you're like, it's gonna be all right. Yeah, it's gonna be all right. I mean, that's just how I look at it. It's gonna be all right. Yeah, this sucks. This is terrible. Our house is getting burned down. We're in the middle of a fire. We need to get out. Whatever. It's gonna be all right. I'm not gonna sit here and cry about it. I mean, I might cry for the first day. I'm not gonna lie. I probably will cry. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna stay stuck in that. This is me personally. I'm not gonna do that. I refuse to do that. I'm not gonna be that person. That's just it. So I will always try to have an optimistic outlook on most things. And sorry if the house is burning down, I'm looking at it's going to be okay because that's where I am. If you want to sit here and just be like, oh, the house burned down. Oh my gosh. How are we going to fix this? How are we going to get out? That's the last thing you need in a situation like that is how we're going to get out. And how, oh my gosh, it's so hard. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's painful. Yes, it hurts. We obviously know that. That's already established. What we need to do is be like, it's going to be all right. Let's get out. It's going to be all right. Let's get out. Let's come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get out. It's all right. It's going to be fine. We're going to be good. That's how I've always been. And I will always be that way. I'm going to stay that way. I don't care. So, anyways, that's my rant.
Supposed to do? Go cry in a fucking bed?
Who said cry in
No,
the bed?
find
what's
a
the
solution
fire?
that's reasonable. What you're saying is that
You're
it's
acting like
good.
shit don't exist.
Yeah,
you're acting
bro.
like nothing is happening around him,
And
and every day that something new happens.
Bro,
We're
find
like,
a solution
T-Rail.
But I'm looking at him and he's looking like ain't shit happening.
Oh, it's
I
happening.
mean, nigga, you still got 400 million, nigga. You
Yeah,
still
it's
move.
happening.
It doesn't matter.
We're not
acting like
saying
he
he's
broke.
not, bro. That's not what nobody's saying that he's broke. What we're saying is that
You a fucking liar.
he's not broke. No, bro. Nobody's saying he's broke.
So what,
I'm
what
not
is
saying
the,
he's
what
broke.
is the point? What is the point?
He's rich. Kanye's rich.
Okay, he's lost Balenciaga. I wouldn't even be wearing that bullshit if you had them big ass boots around this motherfucker walking around here. Like girls wouldn't even be wearing that shit. If Kim Kardashian would be wearing that damn purse.
Real shit. Nobody will be. Like I said earlier, I didn't know about Balenciaga. So, yeah, that's some facts. Facts.
She left too.
We don't know. I wouldn't even know who the fucking designer was.
They did him
if it
cold.
wasn't for Cuz. I wouldn't even know.
All right, people, we just hit 300,000 subscribers.
Well, that was it. That was an interesting time. I would love to be on that podcast because I feel like people call me a Kanye stan, which is fine. Which maybe it could be true. Maybe I'm a Kanye stan. Maybe I'm just a person who's seeking the truth and wants a little different opinion. I don't know. But the point is, I like people who are going to stand for what they believe in. That inspires me. Whether you're right or wrong, it's okay. But to be bold enough to stand for what you believe in, respect. Even if I disagree, respect. So, all in all, that's all I have for you guys tonight. I'm in the live stream. I hope this mic came out really good. I'm going to get a new stand because I don't like this thing kind of makes a lot of noise. I like the microphone, though. I like the microphone a lot. Hope it sounds good to you guys. We'll see how this plays back later. And peace to all the unpack your baggers out there. We out this piece later.